where you want it.
Bay 12, please.
Hello there, Robocop fans, and welcome back to another Bay 12 video review. And today we are reviewing the bigger, more deluxe release of the new Neca Robocop. So we had the new Ultimate Neca Robocop release in that awesome reflective box. Well, now we have a battle-damaged Ultimate Robocop with his chair from the police station, which, very awesome. I love that big, nice open window box. You can see the chair, swappable head once again for when he's sitting in the chair. And this box is really cool with that awesome metallic reflective kind of detail like just the regular Robocop came with most recently. Love how you've got the OCP logos there on the side. That kind of grid pattern around it. Overall, a really awesome box display, but here is the Robocop. Now, he comes with some similar accessories that the other Robocop we recently reviewed came with. Swappable hand with the data spike. Swappable head with Alex Murphy face. Blast effect for his pistol. But of course, the biggest and most awesome accessory is, of course, his chair. And this thing is nice and solid. I love the soft rubbery plastic wires that this thing has. It's got wheels on it that actually roll. That's really cool. It swivels. The screens swivel as well. This is an awesome display. And here is the new Robocop as well. Similar to the other figure release, the biggest difference with the mold here is, aside from, of course, the battle damage dings and scrapes and gouges and dents and all kinds of awesome battle damage greatness, this one does not have the opening thigh section. So it doesn't have the switch on the back of his thigh. The thigh does not open up where you can holster his pistol. But he can, of course, wield his pistol. Just like the other release of Robocop. You can put that same blast effect that just fits on the end of his pistol on, just like the other release of Robocop. He also has the same articulation as that other figure, minus the opening, of course, on the hip. Head's on a ball joint, fully articulated shoulders, or as fully articulated as Robocop gets. Single jointed elbows, not a wrist swivel joint, but a swivel joint just below the elbow. Hips are on a ball joint, single jointed knees go forward and back, and then those awesome ankle joints with the articulated piston, the Achilles piston, I guess, shall we say, on the back of the ankle. And just like with the other most recent release of Robocop, with his armor all cleaned and not battered up, that same awesome paint effect with the color shifting paint. Now, previously released Neca Robocops have that similar paint effect, but it's most prominent on the most recent releases, the most recent two releases, which includes this one. You can swap the head out. But while we're doing that, I want to take a moment to look at that awesome face sculpt there, where you can see that big gash across his face. That looks so good. And then here is the Alex Murphy head, or rather Alex Murphy face sculpt. They're technically both Murphy heads. It's such a good likeness. They did a really good job capturing that likeness, I think. Alrighty, and then of course you can also swap that out, the right hand out for the data spike hand, so he can plug into stuff. Now, I don't recall there being an interface on his chair, but there definitely isn't one. It would have been cool if they had included one on his chair just so we could finally have something to shove this into, or an OCP exec that we could shove that into. But, yeah, it is what it is. And then to just put him in his chair, just fold his legs. It's like a really weird squatted position. It'd be really cool if the little port on that's coming off of the back of the head of the chair actually plugged into the back of either of the Robocop heads. It kind of fits on the back of the helmeted one, but doesn't actually peg in securely at all. It'd be really cool if it did. There we go. And now we've actually got him seated in the thing. And I think that turned out rather nicely. Overall, a really good and solid release of Robocop, in my opinion. I think there's really cool give and takes with this release versus the other release. The other release is, you know, nice and clean looking. He has the holstering ability in his right leg like he does in the movie. This one has really awesome battle damage and doesn't have that, but it comes with the awesome chair, which is probably why he doesn't come with that, because the switch is, of course, a button located on the back of the thigh, and it'd be kind of hard to make him sit down with that opening gimmick. I totally get why they didn't include it on this specific release. But I definitely do like both releases quite a bit. I think both figures have really cool different elements to offer for Robocop fans. I mean, there's only so much to collect when it comes to Robocop anyway. There's the first 3 movies, which the second 2 are not that great. The second one's definitely a lot better than the third one. The third one is not that great at all. There was a couple, I think, made-for-TV movies that weren't so great either. There was an animated series that was pretty all right. But really, when it comes to the Robocop franchise, the first movie is the best movie. So hopefully the rumored sequel is going to be pretty good. And of course, there's also a video game coming out here pretty soon, which Peter Weller is coming back for. So I'm excited for that especially. But hopefully NECA has some more Robocop greatness in the works for us, because they've also already released an Ed 209, which has gotten a few re-releases over the years. And that is also a really great figure. And hopefully, you know, we have more coming, again, like I said, in the future, because we definitely need more Robocop. What's something from Robocop you would like to see NECA make, regardless of what it's from, whether it's from the animated series, Robocop 2, 3, or one of the made-for-TV specials that they did that were just kind of all right? What's something you would love to see? What's some of the crossover stuff that maybe NECA hasn't done that you would like to see? Like, for example, when they did Robocop versus Terminator, they did a lot of really cool figures for that also, and that was quite some time ago at this point. So what's something else in that same vein you would like to see? Let us know in the comments down below. Stay tuned for more NECA reviews. Stay tuned for more Robocop content, because as more Robocop stuff comes out, I'm sure we'll do more Robocop content for you guys in the future. Like and subscribe, follow us on social media, and stay tuned for our live sales. Check out our physical location inside the shops at Willow Bend within Order 66 Multiverse. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. Subscribe, or there'll be trouble.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.